The Matt's Movie Reviews channel is brought to you by Loot Crate. Founded in 2012, Loot Crate is the worldwide leader in fan subscription boxes. Loot Crate partners with industry leaders in entertainment, gaming, sports, and pop culture to deliver monthly themed crates, produce interactive experiences and digital content, and film original video productions. No matter what you geek out about, Loot Crate has a subscription box for you. To get your very own exclusive collectibles, apparel, and gear delivered to your door, be sure to click on the link in the show notes below. The Contractor, new film starring Chris Pine and Ben Foster. This is going to be the first time I'm going to see this trailer, and I want to watch it with you guys. And what I'm going to do while we're watching it is that I'm going to pause through it and make some comments, etc. That's just the way I do things. I don't like to watch the whole thing through and then talk about it at the end. We'll talk about a little bit of the cast and what I see, any type of impressions that I have. Also, you can actually find the trailer itself at the Matt's Movie Reviews YouTube channel. Maybe you're watching this through the Matt's Movie Reviews YouTube channel right now. If you are and you haven't subscribed, please do. If you help me get up to 1,000 subscriptions, it really helps a long way in getting money from AdSense revenue. So everything regards to affiliates, to Patreon, to subscribing to me on YouTube and Facebook as well. If you're watching on Facebook, you haven't subscribed yet, please do subscribe. So what we're going to do right now, I'm going to press play. We're going to check out this trailer for The Contractor. Let's check it out.
Who's the first soldier? You're my dad.
Come on, let's go.
Did you actually see my dad's wife?
Yes. We look after each other.
Kind of like brothers.
Yeah, kind of like.
So Chris Pine and Ben Foster. Have any of you guys seen Hell or High Water? Fantastic movie. Stars both of them as well. They're brothers in that movie. Also had Jeff Bridges in it. It was written by Taylor Sheridan, who a lot of people know now as the guy who created Yellowstone, but he's also done scripts for Sicario, and he directed Wind River, which is one of my favorite films of that year. They are great together on screen, or they were, at least when I saw him in Hell or High Water. Ben Foster is one of those actors that no matter what I see him in, it's very rare that he doesn't put in a great performance. He's one of those guys that kind of elevates the films that he's in. Hell or High Water, he was fantastic. He should receive an Oscar nomination or Oscar win for that, by the way, for supporting actor. Fantastic in 310 to Yuma. One of my favorite films of his was one of his first films that he did called Liberty Heights back in, I think it was 1999 that came out. It's directed by Barry Levinson. If you haven't seen that, it's really cool if you like kind of like your films that are set like in the 60s based movies. So far I like the casting. So let's check it out.
Kind of like brothers.
Yeah, kind of like brothers.
It's in your house. You're leaving the army with an honorable discharge, but you're losing your pension and health care.
We gave them our minds, our bodies, and our spirit. They chewed us up and spit us out.
I just want to check in with y'all on your past due payments message deleted.
What you did in uniform? Sledgehammer shit. Our thing, scalpel works. We operate in a deep black OGA offshoot with direct presidential authority.
Bank some decent cash, put a down payment on the house. That's not dangerous.
Now I know you're lying.
Maybe I need to take care of my family.
So what do you say? You down for the cause?
Yeah.
So I'm going to guess right off straight away that Kiefer Sutherland is going to be a villain of some sort. He usually is and is really good at it. Much like his father, Donald Sutherland, the great Donald Sutherland. There's something about the Sutherland guys, boys, that work really well as villains. So I have a feeling it might be the same here. It's interesting to see him in the movies again. I think he's been a TV star for such a long time. You kind of forget that for throughout the 80s and like a lot of the 90s as well, he was a big screen presence. A very underrated actor, I think, as well. So it's good to see him in a big movie again.
Salim Mohammed Mosif studied pathogenic influenza viruses in humans. They don't know what one motivated radical could do. So let's cowboy up, get down and get home to our families.
You don't understand what you're doing. I'm trying to save lives. This is only about money. What do we do, Mike?
I've got an extraction team from BMW X1. Comply.
We'll do that when you confirm who you're working for.
You work for me. You gotta trust me. I am trying to help you. Oh, we're working for the
Corporation.
It's interesting to see Kiefer Sutherland being on the other end of the telephone. 24, of course, he was getting, the instructions from the other end. He was kind of like playing what the character Chris Pine is playing here. This movie, the kind of the tone and the look of it, and I imagine it's because it has to do with Paramount Pictures. Reminds me of when Chris Pine played the Jack Ryan character. I think it was back in 2015, 2016, might be a little earlier. I'm not 100%. So he did the Jack Ryan movie. It was directed by Kenneth Branagh, and it had Keira Knightley in it as well. Branagh was in the film as well as a evil Russian, which is funny considering what's going on now. And I actually thought he was really good in the role. Kevin Costner was in the movie too. I think he played a really good Jack Ryan, but the movie, just didn't make money, so they didn't make sequels. So I wouldn't be surprised if maybe this film might be some of an offshoot from it. I'm not certain if it's based on a book or anything. Quite possibly could be. Let's just have a look over here. No, it's an original screenplay. Could have been like a Jack Ryan concept, but just didn't work out. And now John Krasinski's playing Jack Ryan in the TV show. So yeah. I'm getting very much that Jack Ryan kind of vibe to it, but let's keep going.
They train us to run their errands, kill their enemies, and kill each other. It's easy to kill, but it's much harder to survive. Need to get back home. Own the memory.
He's gonna come after you with everything he's got.
You gotta love those lines in action movies where it's kind of like the lone warrior versus the world. There's always that one guy, kind of like the Colonel, what's his name in the Rambo movies. Played by Richard Crenna. Anyway, it's always that one dude in those action films that's always like, you don't understand. He's going to come after you, everything that he's got, and he's going to kill all of you. He's got this, and he's done that, and he's, survived here, and he's endured this, and he's capable of that. It's funny. It's the same thing that's lasted from like the early 80s up to here we are now, like almost 30, 40 years later. And I hope it never goes away. I enjoy it. Let's keep going.
I'm going home.
All right. Cool. Okay, in theaters and on digital April 1st. I'm pretty sure I got an email to review this. I'm going to have to look at my emails and try to get a review, and maybe I could try to interview the director as well. As you know, from the Matt's Movie Reviews podcast, I interview directors every week. Thank you for watching the Matt's Movie Reviews channel. Please subscribe for more reviews, podcast interviews, and exclusive content. Also, if you would like to request a review and support my work, please join my Patreon via the link in the description below.